Hey guys, Yigal Mesika here. Thank you for tuning in to my new YouTube channel. In this video, I'm about to share with you some very important information that I think will change and shape the future of magic. You may be familiar with a video that Craig Petty and his friends put a few weeks ago on his YouTube. In this video, they put a lot of public shaming on me. They tried to cancel me, and also they did character defamation and just a bunch of BS that made nonsense. In the end, I think this video and these people bring negative energy and toxic situation to the magic community, and we need to expose their behavior and to show that what they did was a master of hypocrisy that done by Craig Petty, and at the same time, all their information was false, unprofessional, untrue, and not right. These magicians who tried to cancel me because they couldn't compete with my products in any way. Let's check a quick preview, and I will get right back and explain the details.
Yigal, you have nothing. You have nothing. You have nothing at all.
Yigal's patent was bogus.
A stupid patent is a bully.
Oh, a total bully.
I hope to be in person with him one day. I have some things to tell in his own face.
I'm not telling you anything. It's got none of your business.
This is patent bullying.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's got 9 links. I'll put 3. What the hell?
He thought that he could copyright a ring being levitated.
If you really care about protecting your ideas, let the industry self-police.
I should have done this maybe 25 years ago.
You vote with your wallets. You vote with your wallets because the guy loves money.
A lot of the patents that Yigal puts through never get granted.
Well, after you've seen all this video, please keep in mind this is a result of over 20 years. So it's a lot of information that I tried to condense and put in very short time. Craig did a 3.5 hours. That was longer than Titanic. And I tried to make it very short and to the point. Now, since we speak about Craig, the master of hypocrisy, and I think he's a very manipulative guy, and it's unfortunate that we have people like him which bring very toxic energy. He got the entire magic community into a rabbit hole that he shouldn't done in the first place. He bring a lot of false accusation. It's all untrue, unfair, and not right. First, a quick background story about myself. My name is Yigal Mesika. I am an inventor and manufacturer. You may be familiar with some of my products such as Tarantula, Spider Pin, Loops Legends, and few more. In my generation, when I was a kid, I always loved the magic community and I love doing magic. Magicians always give credit one to another, and in the ethics of magic, we know for not doing any copies and always supporting creators and celebrate innovations. So when I became 21 years old, I decided to buy the rights from Fin John to the product that's called Loops. When I bought the rights, I made the product very popular worldwide, and at that time when I got the rights from him, I didn't get any patents or any trademark or copywriting. I just got his signature that he approved that I can sell this product worldwide. And that was the deal. A few years down the road, I realized that Penguin Magic selling a knockoff of my item. I contacted them a few times. I explained the situation. They pretty much didn't care and they didn't want to take it down. I was very disappointed. So I said on the next item, I must write a patent or a trademark or something to secure my intellectual property. Since I'm very busy with developing products, I don't have the time of the day to get into the politics and talk about these situations. So I'd rather be safe and continue creating products for you guys because it's very hard to develop a product. Now, let me tell you this. A few years later, I seen that Penguin put a post at the Magic Cafe and they apologized for their behavior of doing unethical situations, and they apologized to the magic community, and they decided to sell only original items and only innovative items. I was very happy to see that, but later in this video, I will show you how history repeats itself. And now here is the summary facts by Craig Petty.
I'm going to be showing you facts. I'm bringing facts upon facts upon facts. In my opinion, and I have no facts on this, I could imagine, but it is in my opinion, and the same seems to be happening here, in my opinion. That's what I think is going on here, in my opinion, and I have no facts on this. I don't know, you can go and check them out, the public record.
In my opinion, based on the evidence, in my opinion.
My opinion.
That's in my opinion.
A lot of the patents that Yigal puts through never get granted.
Another opinion? Well, let me show you a fact. Do you see this? This is my patents. 90% of them is granted, and that's a fact.
Why put so many patents out in an industry when patents never even really exist?
Well, they do exist, and they protect inventors and ideas from counterfeit. For example, let's check Sean's story.
This is the first time I was at Magic Castle. I sat at the bar. I was by myself. I was having me a drink. And this guy comes up. Never even heard of him in my life. And he sits down. He said, "Hi, I'm Yigal, Mesika, or whatever." I was like, "Oh, how you doing?" He said, "I like your stuff. I see your stuff." And I said, "What?" And he said, "You ever seen my spider pen?"
The story with Sean Bogunia started in 2008. The fun fact that I'm about to bring you will blow your mind. We found this post that Sean put in 2004 on the Magic Cafe with his own picture.
The spider pin is the best thread reel ever invented. I love this pin. I just got mine from Hocus Pocus. It is well made. For the first time ever using a thread reel, really feel like the string will not break if you use this right. Bravo to the inventor of this one. Just for the record, I never met the inventor, and I paid full price for the pen. I just really like this thing. Sean Bogunia, 2004.
Loved it in 2004 and stole it in 2008. Thanks for the compliment.
I told him, I said, "Yeah, I've been working on an invisible thread version of my PTS." And he's like, "Well, you better watch out." I said, "What?" He said, "I have a patent on that." I said, "You have a patent on an invisible PTS thread system right now? Can I see it?" And I thought to myself, and I actually believe I said to him, "You patent a magic trick? Really, dude?"
I didn't patent a magic trick. I patented a device that allows you to do the magic tricks.
Found out and discovered that Yigal's patent was bogus. He didn't list any prior art of any kind, meaning anything that existed before that. And an ITR is a miniature spooling device.
If this is some kind of a joke, a quick search on Google Patents can clearly show you that I declare a prior art. That's something everybody can see, and this is a clear public knowledge. This is a fact.
I was well respected in magic, and I really respect other people's inventions and things of that nature. You know, I'm not going to just take stuff.
One day out of the blue, a friend of mine sent me a video showing Sean Bogunia doing my own work. I was shocked to believe that he's doing my own work and claiming that he has a new item coming up soon. And I was like, wait a second, that's the stuff that I've been talking to you about the Magic Castle. And I told you that I have a patent. So immediately I sent him an email and I explained the situation. Sean seems very nice. He says, "Hey, let's talk over the phone and resolve this." Immediately I phoned him up. We had a nice conversation for a few minutes. And I explained that his idea is similar to mine and overlapping with my intellectual property. Then Sean says, "You know what, dude? If you're going to take any legal action against me, I will just get the good PR out of that, and my product will become very popular based on you going after me." And I said, I don't want to go after you. I just want you to take this down so I can continue doing my work and you can continue yours. And then he says, "Well, your idea is based on John Kennedy idea. If it was John Kennedy idea, why John Kennedy give me testimonial?" Then he was shocked and he says, "You know what? You're a dick." And he hung up the phone. I knew that he couldn't handle the truth. So I called him back immediately. He didn't pick up. So I left a bad message. And what would you do if someone steal your idea? You wouldn't leave him a bad message? So I know the message wasn't nice, but that was long ago. And I left that message and I thought he would stop. But not only that he didn't stop, a few days later, he started to do publicity to idea that it's not belong to him, and he started to take pre-orders. So I was very upset and I took the legal action.
And I took my cap off, I took his and I put him right next to him. I said, see this? I said, your patent says notch. My geometry was a slit.
See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. Huh? They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs.
Then I got this cease and desist fax.
And Sean rightfully won in court.
Well, this is again just your opinion. The fact is, Magic Magazine ran a full ad with all the evidence that the judge ruled in my favor, and Sean had to take out all the infringements. Later on, in 2009, I came up with a product called Tarantula. That product became instantly popular because some of the signature effects been really like amazing and everybody loved it. One of them was that I took a ring, I spin it in midair, it started floating from one hand to another, and then I pass the finger to show that there is nothing attached to the ring while it's floating and spinning in midair. Later on in 2013, I seen a video product of Tom Wright doing the floating ring with my own choreography and my own signature piece. I was very confused when I seen that because in 2009 I came up with mine. So I called him out of respect and we had a nice conversation. And after a few minutes, he understood that this is my own choreography and my own moves. And he did the right thing and decided to take it out. He sent me a nice email. He says that he will change the editing and change it to something else. And that was the end of the story.
Basically, this is exactly what happened.
And now let's talk about João Miranda. I met him about 2018 at Magic Live. Now about a year later, he contacted me and we spoke over the phone for about half an hour. He explained that he wants to buy my technology for the motorized reel. And I explained him that I appreciate his interest, but it's not working for me. And he says, okay, that's totally cool, it's fine. And then he sent another follow-up email asking to buy again the technology or some other parts of the technology. Well, about a year later, I see João Miranda promoting an item that has my own patent features. I was shocked. I sent a nice email to João Miranda explaining that this product is overlapping with my ideas and my patent. And then he got back and says that he's not interested to continue the conversation and he will continue selling the item.
Is a bully. You will stop innovating because I have a stupid patent that is not worth. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's not, the patent is
It's
nothing.
I mean,
so you're accusing me for having stupid patents, but you forgot to mention that you contacted me years ago to get my patent lawyer so you can write your own patent, which apparently you're in the process. After all the legality of back and forth, we came to a settlement. His distributor had to pay me royalties for each unit they're selling, with including the patent number of mine. Looking back in retrospect, João Miranda gave me some nice compliments, and I think that's very nice of him. But just to take the technology with no permission and not a proper credit, I think that wasn't cool. And also, I believe he could handle the situation in a better way.
This is Yigal Mesika's ring flight. Man, this is like a total game changer.
About a year ago, I came up with a product called Mesika Ring Flight. This is based on Al-Quran idea, invented by the 1960s, but since my product was a game changer in the field, I decided to write a patent. Now, when you write a patent, you have to start with patent application, which called patent pending. And about 2 to 3 years, you will get the patent only if your idea is significantly different in the market and you have some uniqueness advantage versus the other ideas that's out there.
Usually when you come up with something or you create something, that is the moment to protect it. So I should have done this maybe 25 years ago.
After the involvement of my product, I realized I missed credit for Steve Sheraton and Dave Bonzel. Right now, both of them in my product tutorial, and I give him the proper credit. Suddenly, I just got email from Steve Sheraton, a guy that claimed that I stole his idea that he came up with 25 years ago. Doing some research, apparently his idea was discontinued about 10 years in the market, and what was the most popular product in the market was Dave Bonzel. Dave Bonzel's idea was to put the reel inside a remote control, a car key remote control. So my idea is to make it more a slim key that doesn't call for any attention. And on top of that, I put a chain which is remarkable to that product, and it has a lot of benefits in the performance. And that's what was my idea about, and it's become super popular. Now, since Steve Sheraton started to complain, in the prime time of my product, the distributor suddenly just decided to stop all sales and having a dispute, and that dispute took back and forth of 1 month time.
The American, in general, I can tell you that much, asks for forgiveness, not for permission. So somebody comes out with something nice, well, it's going to get ripped off right away.
What did you just say? You on drugs?
What I did do is I informed the distributor who works together with Mesika.
And after 3 weeks of stopping my sales, they decided that my product is significantly different and it has some innovation that never been done before. And they got it back to the market, and that was the end of that story. Now I want to show you some of the reviews, and one of them is Craig Petty.
My name's David, and this is a magic review. The truth is, this is it. This is everything. This is the key ring, and chain. There is nothing else. This is all you need to do the effect. Pocket space, this is it.
So you've now got an EDC perfection. It really is quite silent. What am I going to rate it? Quite simply, my experience is a 9 out of 10.
I see the Mesika product range as the Apple of magic.
I'm going to give this 98%. I think this is exceptional quality. I think this is really, really good.
A few months ago, I discovered that Mark Bennett selling a ring flight that having some of my own patent features. So I contacted him, I explained the situation to the distributor that sold this item.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's got 9 links. I'll put 3. So mine does have a chain. That's it. But my point of it is that it's the first thing they see when you dangle.
The distributor actually decided to open a dispute to see what was the difference. I provided the patent pending, I provided the videos, I provided all the elements they need, drawing and so on, and Mark Bennett couldn't provide anything.
I'm not telling you anything. It's got none of your business. It's not me. It's not for me personally to give him all my stuff. I don't have an application. I don't have a patent. So it's got nothing to do with me, what he wants to see in my drawings and all my bits and bobs. And that is the same, you know, what the hell? See, mine is in the middle of the sets of keys. I want keys on either side because I want this buried, the same thing. So it's not the string, the chain is not to hide or to make it look like it's on the thing, because that's what I believe his does, because his is on the outside, and that was the whole point of his routining or his design, is that he could be sitting on the outside, not buried in the middle.
See, they got the Big Mac, I got the Big Mick. They use a sesame seed bun. My buns have no seeds.
So, to be honest, so far, I've got nothing.
You probably by now understand the importance of having intellectual property. So it's a great opportunity for me to recommend you a book that has tons of information to secure your work. So the book name is On Your Magic by Sarah Carasson. She's a lawyer and a magician as well. So she understands exactly the magic community, the ethics, and the importance of having a patent or a trademark or copywriting. David Copperfield has a great preference here. She speaks also about Penn and Teller, how they copyright their choreography, and how they won in some legal action. And it's a great book with great stories. And even she shows us how patents been written since the 1920s by many magicians. This is the book, and I hope you will enjoy it and benefit from it.
If you really care about protecting your ideas, let the industry self-police.
So here's my belief. Craig is working with companies that selling knockoffs. And the problem is he wants to change the narrative. Why the people you working with, Penguin Magic, selling a knockoff of a physical item of the loops? Aren't you familiar with that product? You've done a review on it. So why would you collaborate with a company that's selling knockoffs? The importance of this video wasn't just to expose Craig Pedis and his friends. The importance was to show you that you need patents, you need copywriting, you need to secure your innovations, because it's very hard to develop something. But further than that, I believe in the ethics and I support innovations. And if you have any great ideas, you always should collaborate with magicians and bring that magic to the market to continue the evolution of magic success. Hey guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope my information brings you a lot of great value, and your voice is really important to me. I hope you can write a comment down below, and you're welcome to subscribe to my new channel. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.